see.
But there's a lot of confusion over this, and there's a lot of hype and a lot of panic from people who don't understand it.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous because amateur stations don't really transmit enough power to create any dangerous non-ionizing radiation.
Well, it can. It depends what you're on the frequency and the gain of the antenna and all this other stuff. The areas that you have to sort of be careful are from 10 meters up to around 400 megahertz. But, the lower frequencies, no. Anyways, it's all explained on there, and it might help to demystify this so people won't panic.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it.
Not panic, absolutely.
Honestly, I knew nothing about it. I didn't even know there was anything like this going on.
Well, you should. I mean, don't you have to take these measurements from your transmitters?
Well, we do. We had to file when we build all the antennas and transmitter structures. We have to file environmental studies and impact and provide field strength, which we've done.
To the antenna when they're
Well, of course you have, because you're required to comply. And they have been since 1998. It's just some amateur radio stations have been exempt from this, and now they're no longer.
Okay. What I didn't know was I did not know that ham radio stations were even part of the RF field intensity curves and dangers of non-ionizing radiation, because most amateur stations operate at a kilowatt or less, and I don't really see them presenting any real dangerous RF footprint. Now that can change if you're operating up in the 10 centimeter, 20 centimeter range, closer in the microwave range. Then you do have to worry a little bit about powers that get above a few watts, because it can begin to be like a microwave oven and heat up tissue, heat the water, the water molecules up. So you do have to worry a little bit about that, but most hams that operate in the high frequency range, shortwave, I don't think there's a real concern there.
So my question is, what instigated
27, 28 megahertz, and it goes up to around 400. 400. That's the most sensitive. But after 400, the curve seems to flatten out again. But, now in 2 years, all ham radio operators, even using a portable or walkie-talkie or whatever, will have to have these figures for their stations.
Okay, Mr. Mike, but does anybody ever tell you why? What instigated this? Was a lady walking down the road and went into seizures because somebody was, I don't mean to be sarcastic. I mean, literally, what instigated this? Why were you okay and now today you're not?
It became law, PC law, as Jimmy would call it, in 1998, but at the time the League was able to get most amateur radio stations exempted from having to make the measurement to do the calculation.
Generally, because they know generally
Generally they're okay, they're not running the kind of power that
what happened?
people run.
Neighborhood all of a sudden decide their microwaves were going funky and they come back to RF. I always want to ask the question why. And what instigated it? What instigated it?
I think you probably have to ask.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
What instigated it? Right on that one.
But, that'll work. They're the ones who can...
Okay, I'm not trying to cause trouble. I'm just wondering, my first question after something like you said is always why? What's instigating this?
If you don't ask why with the government, you do it, you explain enough. And that's, I don't agree with it either, but you got to do it.
Right.
In any event, at the time, you would be exempted unless you ran over 500 watts of power, and that's average power at the antenna on, say, 75 or 40 meters, which most amateurs would be exempt, but some would have to make these. You either would have to make the measurements with a fuel centimeter or calculate them with formulas. But there are a couple of online calculators where you plug in the parameters and it tells you them in your logbook or with your license, and you probably never have to show them. Good. All right, well, so
that's available on the Nearfest site. That's great.
exactly. Go right on it. There's a big banner after the show. You go and take a look at it.
We will. Now, while we have you on the phone, when's the next Nearfest?
October, next year fest is scheduled for the 15th or 16th of October. Good. And it looks like we're probably going to be able to do it.
Good. I'm glad.
It looks like we're going to. I hope you'll be there, both of you.
We will do our very best. Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, it's
important.
nice to have you. It's been 2 years.
It's fun.
And we are looking at what we are going to ask people to do as far as keeping everybody safe. But
Absolutely.
we have a little team that's going to figure out, what the protocols will be. But